The Forgotten House. In the heart of the dense woods, the Smith family stumbled upon an ancient abandoned house hidden amidst the trees. Intrigued by the sight, they cautiously approached, their footsteps crunching on the fallen leaves that carpeted the forest floor. As they drew closer, the house revealed itself, its weathered walls bearing the marks of time and neglect. The faded paint peeled away, revealing glimpses of the past, like whispers of a forgotten tale engraved in the very essence of the structure. The Smiths, consisting of John, Mary, and their 2 children, Emily and Thomas, were on a weekend camping trip when they chanced upon the mysterious house. The dilapidated structure seemed frozen in time, its windows boarded up, and the wooden facade weathered by years of neglect. Despite the warnings of the locals to steer clear of the place, the Smiths' curiosity got the better of them. They were drawn to the house like moths to a flame, unable to resist the allure of the unknown. As they stepped across the threshold, the air grew heavy with anticipation. The once vibrant rooms now lay in disarray, covered in a thick layer of dust. The family cautiously explored the eerie halls, their footsteps echoing through the space. The creaking floorboards whispered secrets of a bygone era, as if the house itself yearned to share its forgotten history. Each room held its mysteries, each corner hiding a fragment of the past waiting to be discovered. In another part of the town, the Johnson family had their encounter with the old, abandoned house. It was a moonlit night when they stumbled upon it, the pale light casting eerie shadows on the decaying walls. The Johnsons, like the Smiths, were captivated by the enigmatic allure of the forgotten house. They too ventured inside, their hearts pounding with a mix of excitement and trepidation. As the Johnsons explored the house, a sudden chill swept through the air, causing them to shiver involuntarily. Panic set in when they realized that young Sarah Johnson had vanished into thin air. The once dark and foreboding house now held an even more sinister presence, and the Johnsons found themselves ensnared in a web of inexplicable events. They desperately searched for Sarah, their voices echoing through the empty rooms, but she remained elusive, as if swallowed by the very essence of the house itself. As the Smiths and the Johnsons delved deeper into the history of the house, they uncovered a dark and tragic tale. The house had once been the residence of the influential Pembroke family, who mysteriously vanished without a trace over a century ago. Whispers of curses and restless spirits permeated the local folklore, shrouding the house in an aura of dread. The families became entangled in the threads of this haunting legacy, their lives forever changed by their encounter with the forgotten house. Strange occurrences plagued the families as they spent more time within the walls of the forgotten house. Unexplained footsteps echoed in the corridors, objects moved of their own accord, and chilling apparitions appeared in the dead of night. The Smiths and the Johnsons found themselves grappling with forces beyond their understanding, struggling to protect their loved ones from the malevolent influence that lingered within the house. Each night brought new terrors, and each day a battle against the unknown. Determined to unravel the mysteries and put an end to the haunting, the 2 families embarked on a perilous journey to uncover the truth. They sought the guidance of local historians, delved into ancient archives, and unearthed long-buried secrets. Their quest led them to confront the vengeful spirit of Elizabeth Pembroke, whose tragic fate had bound her soul to the house, wreaking havoc on anyone who dared to trespass on her domain. Armed with newfound knowledge and unwavering resolve, the Smiths and the Johnsons prepared to confront the malevolent spirit. With the help of a seasoned medium, they performed a ritual to lay Elizabeth's tormented spirit to rest, bringing peace to the haunted house at last. The air crackled with energy as they chanted ancient incantations, their voices blending with the whispers of the past. The house trembled as if releasing a long-held breath, and the darkness that had plagued it for so long began to dissipate. As the sun rose on the horizon, the once forbidding abode stood silent and serene, its haunted past finally put to rest. The Smiths and the Johnsons stood together, their faces etched with a mixture of relief and exhaustion. The curse that had plagued the forgotten house was lifted, and a sense of tranquility settled over the once dreaded place. The families found closure in the face of the unexplained, their shared ordeal forging a bond that transcended the boundaries of blood. As the families retraced their steps through the woods, The air around the ancient house seemed to shimmer with a newfound vitality. The sun, breaking through the dense canopy, cast dappled shadows on the path beneath their feet. Birds, silent during the darker days, now filled the air with a melodic symphony, as if nature itself rejoiced in the liberation of the forgotten house. The journey back to the town was marked by a quiet reflection. The Smiths and the Johnsons, bound by an otherworldly bond, exchanged knowing glances as if words were unnecessary among those who had glimpsed the mysteries of the supernatural. The woods, once foreboding, now exuded a sense of ancient wisdom, a testament to the cyclical nature of life and the resilience of the human spirit. As the families re-entered the town, they were met with curious gazes and hushed whispers. The townsfolk, having witnessed the transformation of the once dreaded house, couldn't help but feel a mixture of awe and trepidation in the presence of the Smiths and the Johnsons. The families, now marked by an ethereal aura, became symbols of both caution and courage in the collective consciousness of the community. The townspeople, initially skeptical of the family's tale, gradually accepted the reality of the supernatural. The forgotten house, once a forbidden enigma, now stood as a focal point in the town's history, a reminder that the fabric of reality was woven with threads of the unknown. Locals began to gather near the house, gazing at it with a newfound reverence, as if expecting to catch a glimpse of the lingering spirits that had finally found peace. The transformation of the house itself continued to unfold with each passing day. The intricate carvings on its exterior walls, long hidden by the encroaching vines, became a subject of fascination for the townsfolk. The symbols and figures told a silent tale of a bygone era, a narrative that transcended the limits of human comprehension. The townspeople, eager to unravel the secrets embedded in the very stones of the ancient abode, sought to understand the history that had been buried beneath layers of time. The Smiths and the Johnsons, while resuming their normal lives, remained intertwined with the enigmatic threads of the forgotten house. They became de facto storytellers, recounting the haunting events with a mesmerizing eloquence that drew listeners into the mysterious realm they had navigated. The cautionary legend of the families echoed through the town, becoming a bedtime story for the curious children and a topic of contemplation for the adults. The once dreaded house, now a revered relic, stood as a silent sentinel in the heart of the woods, a testament to the delicate dance between the known and the unknown. The families, forever united by their shared journey, carried the weight of the supernatural legacy they had confronted. The town, having faced the ethereal forces that lurked within its boundaries, embraced a newfound understanding of the mysteries that lay hidden beneath the surface of their seemingly ordinary lives. And so, the forgotten house, once a denizen of darkness, became a beacon of enlightenment. Its secrets, guarded by the spirits of the past, whispered through the winds that rustled the leaves in the woods. The town, having weathered the storm of the supernatural, moved forward with a collective consciousness that acknowledged the delicate balance between curiosity and caution, a lesson etched in the very foundation of the once forgotten abode.